Body must be the shape of your playseat.
Morning, James. How you doing? Surely you mean the playseat must be the shape of my body.
Yes, that's probably more the case. WFH today, so might get a cheeky racing.
That's what lunch breaks are for, isn't it? I'm just enjoying getting in some reasonable practice and enjoying using it, because starting work on January the 4th, I'm not really sure how much opportunity I'll get to get on again after that, really, apart from Thursday nights.
Love. Although tricky when in the office.
we need to move house really, and then I can put like a shed in the garden. That's my working from home office slash sim racing room.
Change for you, but great to be back at work.
Yeah, no, it will be good to be back at work. Like having done the double glazing stuff, I did a few full weeks for them, and it was nice to do a full week's work. I'm kind of apprehensive about it as well, because it's been 9 months since I've had, you know, a proper job, for want of a better description. And I think my brain's turned to jelly a bit. Still, they must think I'm the man for the job if I made it through 4 interviews and an exam. So yeah, should be alright. So it's going to be a bit weird.
You'll soon get back in the swing of things.
At least the new boss and his son are sim racing fans, so you know, can't work late on a Thursday sim racing night. You'd be like, oh yeah, that's fine. But yeah, dream scenario would be to move in a year or two and have a shed in the garden that I can have, you know, a proper sim set up.
Okay, 7. This might be an interesting race.
Yeah, it might be interesting. Yeah, proper sim set up, and then somewhere for my Scalextrics to be, you know, kept, and then maybe like a fold down Scalextrics set up. Basically a proper man cave. Yeah, there's some really quick climbs in here as well. Look at that. Pole position 129.199. That is fast. And then it drops off. I don't think there can't be many people on this morning. So then it drops off to E rated drivers from 11th backwards. So like top 10, super close. 11 to 16 miles.
I want to insulate my garage for a man cave. Too cold right now.
Yeah, it'd have to be insulated. My mum's got an insulated summer house in her garden that she used to work from when she still worked, before she retired. And she just had one of those little oil-filled radiators that you plug into the mains, and it was on a thermostat and a timer, so it'd come on at early in the morning, and it'd be like toasty warm when she went to work at 9 o'clock in the morning, walk down the garden, and then it'd yeah, stay warm all day. It's nice. I mean, I could get rid of the shed in our current garden and put a man cave shed in there, but I'm not really sure where we live is the best place to have loads of really expensive equipment in a wooden shed in the back garden, seeing as it's, you know, where its location means it's very visible and easy to get to. Right, I'm not going to dive bomb. Probably should have more coffee before I started doing this morning. I'm only 1 coffee down. The old eyelids are still a bit glued shut.
Not the tallest of gates on your garden.
No, it's not. I mean, that's fixable, but it's more the fact that there's a footpath to the bus stop and stuff that runs right behind the garden, and you know, everyone locally would know pretty much what was in there straight away. And there are some, should we say, less than honest people that live in our road. Right, well, there's a big old gap to those behind us. No, indeed, not worth a worry. Alright, I think just settle into 7th here will be the order of the day for this one. The guys behind are a fair way back. The guys in front are monstrously quick. Although if they start squabbling like that, good lord, 3-second penalty up front, that's... Oh dear, looks like it's definitely getting a bit... Let's get... We're all getting a bit feisty up there. There's no point fighting these two. So let this guy go. Ooh, he nearly had a visit to the scenery. Bit slow for those two. Oh, the Italian behind us. Oh, he was close. He must have had a penalty. Ah, fifth. That's it's not a bad start to the day. Hang on a minute. I'm just going to find my phone. Yeah, happy with that. Up 2 places, clean race. Not much excitement. But I think from race 1 of the day, probably don't really want to, couldn't really ask for more than that. Right. Actually, James, if you're still listening, you were right. There was a race yesterday. It was manufacturers at Special Stage Route X, whatever it was called. I didn't do it in the end. Didn't have time really. It's a shame because I quite enjoy the manufacturer stuff. So yeah. But Dragon Trail Group 3, that should be awesome fun. What's that on the 2nd? Is that Sunday? No, it's Saturday, isn't it? So yeah, definitely have a bit of that. Nations Cup, when's the next one? On the 6th. Oh, the Mini Club and Vision Gran Turismo.
Not a great loss.
Yeah, no, not really. Oh, both on Dragon Trail, both FIA races coming up. And the Mini Club and VGT, that should be quite good fun as well. What's that? 4th, 5th, that's 6th. It's Wednesday next week. Anyway, right. Let's go for some race B action again. And I need to go and find my telephone and make another coffee. Be right back. should have waxed my beard this morning. What a mess. Look like I've just been dragged out of a trash can with a bottle of cider in my hand. Tramp chic. Right, fresh coffee. I've got my phone. Life is good. That race. Last race, DR went up a couple hundred. Especially when it gets to like this sort of length, and you can do like all sorts of stupid stuff with it. I can tie it around the back of my neck. Ooh. It's just going grey now. I went out shopping before Christmas. I was wearing a red jumper and I haven't got it here, but I've got a red bobble hat, a little bobble on it. This little kid just looked at me and went, "Santa! It's Santa!" I was like, "Oh." So I said, "Shh, I'm shopping." He's like, "Okay, Santa," and he wandered off. So that's quite funny, but also slightly depressing that I now look old enough to be mistaken for Santa. I mean, there's worse people to be mistaken for, let's be honest. Santa's generally quite a revered character in the world. I used to like Vic Reeves when I was thinner and had less face fuzz. Oh, there's no point doing a hot lap now. This is going to be a very boring stream for the next 2 minutes and 30 seconds while I drink my coffee. I might do this next one and then I might have another go at race A. Let's get the round wheel. Oh, I meant to send that Dutch guy the link for this thing, for the P1 wheel, which is just like a bicycle quick release clip and basically a hose clamp for a car, I think, or something. Oh, actually no, it's a giant P clip for some wiring, and it makes the perfect quick release for the P1 wheel. It's genius. I love all this sort of, you know, DIY sort of people coming out with ideas to fix things and then selling them on. I might buy some mag shifters for this as well, actually, just to give these shifters a bit more heft. And then you can't see it here. Well, actually, I can if I tilt it. But Indigo Racing on Instagram and stuff, I got these struts that mount to the plate on the Playseat Challenge, and it just takes out a lot of the slack movement that you get up here. And actually, because you can remove the wheel on the CSL, I don't actually have to fold this part up anymore, because the seat folds up normally with the base still in its standard position. But if you've got one without a removable wheel, you can just literally flick these legs out of the way, undo the clip like normal, and you can still tilt the base unit out of the way and fold it as standard. So it's yeah, like a really good design. It's printed in really great quality, and you can't see it, but there's a little clip here on both sides where you can keep the Allen key for adjusting it permanently with it, so it's always there. It's a nice touch. So yeah, Indigo Racing on Instagram, Indigo Lime Racing, that's it. If you've got a Playseat Challenge, definitely recommend those. And if you've got a P1 wheel and you do remove it occasionally, can definitely recommend this eBay quick release mechanism. It's very good. So yeah, I think some mag shifters for this next. It's probably the next purchase, that and a shifter. I know you won't be able to see that in the stream, will you? That, and it just looks like I'm doing something dodgy with my left hand. There's no one there. I do like this P1 wheel. It does feel very light and a bit like a toy compared to the Formula Carbon, but that's not really surprising, as the Formula Carbon cost almost as much as, well, I think it's almost twice as expensive as this wheel if you were to buy them separately. But it does have, I don't know, the Xbox version's a bit rubbish because it's all Alcantara, Whereas at least the PlayStation one has got the leather bits here. It feels like a proper car wheel. It's nice. Anyway, I'm waffling. Probably to nobody. Don't even know if anyone's watching. Apart from James. 5th. There we go. Ooh, interesting lobby. Oh my gosh. Oh, so the same guy who won the last race is on pole again. Mr. Potato Head 2006. Awesome. Ah, the Mandalorian in a 911. 'Tis the way.
Similar mix.
Yeah. I guess it must be the time of day. There's a lot of mixed countries as well. Normally it's just Brits, Germans, Italians. We've got a few Greeks, a Swede. I don't know what 13 is. Is that a Swiss flag? I'm terrible with flags. I think 11's a Czech flag, is it? And the guy in the lead, I'm pretty sure that's the Czech flag. Maybe if I'm going to be doing this streaming stuff more often, I should research my flags more. The guy currently in front, Tactical Penguin, that is an amazing name. If you're British, that takes on a whole new meaning as well, because a penguin is a type of chocolate covered biscuit. So a tactical penguin would be a tactical chocolate biscuit break. And another pointless warm-up is completed. Right, well, looking at the times in here, and
Always got time for a penguin.
haven't we all? I can actually recommend the Aldi rip-off ones. I can't remember what they're called now. Seal bars or something. Pretty sure they're a seal bar. They're very tasty. Right, I think try and stay 5th, I think, and keep it clean. That's the plan.
Arctic bar.
No, I think that's the Lidl one, but they're probably made by the same people.
Foolish of me.
I actually prefer the Aldi version of a Snickers bar, which is the Racer, to an actual Snickers. That's probably a crime somewhere, but you know, true facts. Well, I braked a bit early to try and avoid any carnage and lost a place. Nearly 2, but you know. Oh, there's some penalties going on. Oh, and this guy on my inside, what's he going to do? I'm going to leave him space. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done. Right, well, so far the plan's kind of working. I'm not 5th anymore. Oh, now I'm going to pick up a penalty and lose a place. I shouldn't have spoken so soon, should I? Oh, it's going to be a second's worth of penalty as well. Surely. Oh, yeah, there we go. What a cluster, what's it? That better not be another penalty. Oh dear, I'm going to get mugged on the straight as well. Oh, that put me off all kinds of wrong. Alright, let's see if we can get back towards these guys and not pick up any more silly track limits penalties. So I was having a chat with a friend yesterday on the stream, and we wondered if the reason I'm struggling to get my SR back up is because I get too many track limits penalties, and do they count towards your SR score? So if anyone in the chat knows the answer, I had a quick Google and to be honest couldn't find a definitive answer, but if you know if track limits affect SR, post in the comments or the live chat.
My favorite Aldi chocolate bar was called a disco biscuit, but that is mostly because it's slang for pills.
Yes, I didn't know they did a disco biscuit, but yes, that would make me chuckle. Alright, up front we've got a 2-second penalty. This is encouraging. I should be... Oh! Did he just quit? Let's see if we can get back in touch with this lot. They seem to be doing a reasonable amount of squabbling. So Liam, it was you yesterday that hypothesised about track limits and SR. I did have a quick Google, couldn't see anything. That's not to say it's not true. There was an awful lot of stuff on the internet about Gran Turismo penalties, as I'm sure you can imagine. Much debate. Well, I guess actually the true test will be this race, because I've had 2 seconds worth of penalties for track limits, but I don't think I've actually had any car-to-car contact. Oh no, I did have a slight bit, didn't I? That was absolutely abysmal through there. I think I might just have got away with not getting a penalty, yeah. Oh, he's got a second penalty. Right, let's try and... Oh, can we catch him? Oh, he's got another half-second penalty. Surely. Yes. Wow. 5th place. Where we started. That was a little bit fortuitous. There we go, mission accomplished though. Well, sort of. Did get some track limits penalties, but they were... I was trying to avoid an incident really. So I wonder what that's done to the old SRDR malarkey. Let's have a look. So we were at 19,664 and 53. And we're now 2029 and 59. So yeah, we went up a bit. Happy days. We will take that. Right. I think let's do some A action. Oh, maybe not. It's ages away. Fall asleep waiting for that one. Let's do another B. I'm not doing C again, despite what James might think. I got bored halfway through. I was going to say, what's everyone's plans for New Year's Eve? But I mean, I don't know. It depends where you're viewing from, I guess. But pretty much everyone in the UK is going to be sitting at home on their own. I think we traditionally used to go to Pizza Express. Glamorous, I know, but it's on our doorstep. It's walking distance from the flat, and we've traditionally been going there for years to celebrate new jobs or, you know, any celebration thing, and so it's come sort of a bit of a tradition as a celebratory place to go. But obviously it's closed, so but we're thinking of getting a takeaway from there this evening, having a takeaway pizza and getting some bottles of Prosecco and having a Pizza Express evening at home. But also Mrs. Horner's decided to become a vegetarian from the 1st of January, much to my dismay. So I think it's going to be a last hurrah for her to enjoy a meaty pizza. Now, is your wife becoming a vegetarian grounds for divorce? That's what I want to know. I always said I'd never live with a vegetarian, and now I find myself married to one. Well, not yet. I find myself married to one tomorrow. Not I've got anything against vegetarians, just to be clear. However, I like eating meat. I know that can be a bit controversial these days, but I do. But it's more the hassle of having to cater, as I do all the cooking, for 2 different diets. And I like vegetarian food, so it's going to be, you know, it's not all bad, but it's going to be finding things to cook every day for dinner that I like, and finding things that I can put, like, slip a sausage into. That sounds terrible. But you know what I mean, like a dual purpose recipe that can have meat added into it so that I can have some meat and she can just have vegetables. It's such an innuendo filled discussion. I've probably just lost some subscribers now for being anti-vegetarianism, which I'm definitely not. Oh, a bit deep into there. Rubbish. Right. Right. Oh, it's an all B lobby, apart from number 16.
Does think track limits affect senior?
Okay. Thanks for the Googling, Liam. God, this is going to be a difficult one. Look at that. There's like... I mean, that's F1 levels of difference in times between 1st and 10th. I mean, 1st to 10th are covered by just over a second. Oh look, there's my cat. Probably licking his anus. Just looks like my shoulder's got some. Hang on, my shoulder's got some sort of moving swelling.
I'm rocking.
Well, yeah, to try and stay in 6th and not pick up any penalties. That's the plan. Be nice to make up some places, but let's not pin any hopes on that one. Oh my god. We might have a place here, but I've been punted off. That got some dirty tyres. Right, well, let's see where we can go from here. The only way from last is up, but it's a pretty fast lobby. I mean, even the slowest guy had got a quality time in the low 130s, so pretty sure, going back to my flags discussion, that looks like a Portuguese flag if I'm not mistaken. But like Murray Walker, I probably am mistaken. Oh, damn it. It's been one of those races, I think. Oh. This is definitely one to forget. We've got some pretty big fat penalties up in front now. Well, he says picking up another one himself. That's definitely a race to forget. What's that? 3 track limits. That was silly as well. Just because I was going through him as he was ghosted. Oh, I've got another one as well. Just put me off my braking point. It's gonna be a second, isn't it? Surely. No. Oh. That. What's the point? That was an awful race. I think that was that 5 track limits penalties? But my SR went up. I lost 1,000 points off my DR for finishing basically last, but my SR actually went up. So if track limits is a DR, an SR downer, it can't be very high. It must just be a little bit. I could do this one, and then I'll probably have a bit of a break, make another coffee, and then come back for a race A. James and Liam, if you're still watching, do you think I should stream, just like this, our endurance race? My worry is that if I'm doing this during our endurance race, that my concentration will wane and I'll get less of a good result than I would actually want. And also, who's going to want to sit through 90 minutes of me wandering around in the midfield? I don't know how many. It'd be nice if you get a big grid for that one. Well, actually, you know, saying that, one of the best endurance races we had recently was at the was it the Fuji one, wasn't it? And we actually had quite a small grid for that one, but there was some great battles up and down the field. Well, the fact that you, James, and Sam went toe to toe for 90 whole minutes is pretty incredible. That was basically a 90-minute sprint race.
I don't want to talk about it.
What, did you have a shocker on that one? I can't remember. Oh no, is that the one you were doing really well and then you got kicked out by the internet demons?
You and Jay and then disconnected.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm definitely going hardwired for the endurance on the 4th of Jan. Although the PS5 Wi-Fi is supposed to be much better. I mean, this is running on the Wi-Fi at the moment. Oh, a bit of understeer through there. That was terrible. That surely is going to be a track limits penalty. No? Holy moly. stuff that up. Oh, so close to the 129s. How did I make the most time up on that one? It was in the last sector, wasn't it? What did I do in that last sector that was so much better? And there's nearly 3/10 in sector 2 as well. No. Geez, another super fast lobby. Yeah. Let's try and I always wondered how people get flags in their comments on the left. They must be using a keyboard, I guess. So yeah, it's this one. Try and go clean again, and yeah, top 5 would be nice, but just staying 6th will be good enough. I do like number 16's username, the fastest pint. Right. Oh, excuse me. Well, that was about the best I've done turn 1 ever in this week's lobbies. Not saying anything, I'm going to curse myself. Oh, I thought that Porsche driver was getting a bit flash happy, but I'm guessing he must be a pad user. Right. I'll try and... oh, it's not great. Guy behind is super close. I have to go really defensive now. I was going to try and stay with the guys in front. Alright, so oh, he's got a bit deep. I'll really try and gap the guys behind a bit, give myself a bit of breathing space. I don't...
911 man loves a flash.
Yeah, I think he's on a controller. Him and the Hyundai need to get busy with the fighting to give me a bit of breathing space. Oh, it's all gone horribly wrong. Is that a penalty? It's so close. No. Felt like it was going to be one. Defending for 3 laps is going to be horrid. Alright. I'll maybe just let this guy go. Or at least just try and stay on his boot lid. What? You are absolutely kidding me. I better get another one for that. Just goes to show how quickly a race can go from being a really good one to being an absolute awful one. I mean, you know, I think I was 4th, clear of penalties, and now I'm back down in 7th, and I've got a punting off penalty to my name, despite, you know, really not punting him off. Oh. Is that going to be another one? Surely. Maybe not. Don't know how that happened. That is a fluke. I mean, that was... That definitely wasn't the cleanest. Was he spinning before I hit him? I don't know. Well, yeah, I feel that that was more worthy of a penalty than the one that I actually got a penalty for. I'd have taken a penalty for that. I'd have been annoyed at myself, but...
You saved it, which saved you a penalty.
Fair enough. Apart from the stupid penalty earlier on, that was a pretty good race. Yeah, my sportsmanship took a little bit of a hit there, but not much, surprisingly. Down to 61. Right. When's the next race? 18 minutes. Right, I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to make another coffee. So yeah, be right back. Right. Red's the fastest colour. So what have I done? A 126.8. Are we going to bet what the top 10 stars are? I'm going to say like a 123 something. 121? Holy moly. 121. Does it what car they're using? Oh yeah, they're all using the other one mostly, which I just can't drive. It's just undrivable. Actually, we've got 30 minutes. Let's cancel that. Let's go and view one of their laps. So the same car that I'm driving. Let's have a look. Oh look, you can see my cat now more easily because he's actually looking this way. The little doofus. Right, let's have a look. Brake at the 100 board there. Keeping it in third. This is the bit I really struggle with braking for the 50. I just can't get the line through this section right at all. See, hugs close, out wide, goes back in there. Okay. Oh, using all of the sand. Lifts and fourth. Let's watch that again. Brakes just on before the 100. Keeps it in third through here. I think I tried upshifting to fourth and then back down to third. So maybe just hammer the limiter in third on the way in then. Just keeps it in third all the way. So here, tight, out wide, and in about, okay. This just amazes me, like using that much of the sand. I would have thought that'd be very detrimental to the grip from this point. Just lifting and balancing the throttle through there, no braking at all. Okay. Well, that gives us something to aim for. What time was that? I don't always punch all the way back out again after watching that replay. That was a 121.4.
He did brake on the last corner.
Did he? Oh, I must have missed that bit. Probably just a little brush, I guess, just to bring the nose in. Just that amount of sand he takes through that little twisty section just seems counterintuitive. You can use a bit of it, but well, that's not a good start, is it? Let's try that. Do you know what? Problem switching between the wheels. Funky switch this side on the other one, this side on this one. Oh, it's got traction control on, doesn't it? Let's get rid of that. Probably needs to brake a bit earlier. Right now, he kept it in third all the way. He didn't do that. He kept it in third all the way. That was terrible. No. I remember why I hate this circuit so much. I mean, it's cool and that because it's iconic, but it's just, I really struggle around here. Better through there. Oh yeah, he kept it in third all the way, didn't he? And out wide, and then no, I don't know, he was braking somewhere there. No. Can't even do a lap without coming off. Right, let's try not to stuff up the last corner this time and actually do a lap. Yay, he didn't crash. Not a fan of this race. I think I prefer this circuit in a car with more grip. Still, you set a faster time. Let's give the race a go. Sorry, I'm just going to enjoy my coffee for a bit. It's Thursday today, right? I have totally lost track of day of the week. I definitely think I can get a 124 something with a bit of practice, but it's not really my bag. Road cars anymore. I don't mind some of them.
Hello.
Oh, good morning. How you doing? I'm just sitting here talking to myself, drinking coffee, waiting for this race to start and hoping that I don't royally mess it up.
I'm THX, and you?
Yeah, good, thanks. I feel sorry for everyone, young, teenagers and that, who can't go out tonight for New Year's Eve. It's a shame. I had some really good New Year's Eve nights out when I was a nipper. These days, though, we just go out for dinner and then stay and watch TV, so apart from the going out for dinner bit, it's going to be the same as usual. This is an interesting lobby. Crikey, 22.5. It's a marked difference from the the race B lobby where there was barely a second separating everyone, and this one there's nearly 10 seconds. Well, 8. Right. Don't get a penalty. Don't fall off. Finish where you start. Standard operating procedure for this one, I think. Just try and pick up places where other people go wrong. Just keep it smooth, tidy. Don't try and go fast. I think that's the key. Would actually love to go to Willow Springs one day and actually drive it. Sort of the circuit in the States that I really want to drive is Laguna Seca. That'd be amazing.
I'm rocking.
My aim for 2021 would be awesome to take the Mini over and drive Spa. That'd be... Well, that was I'd forgotten that this was a... whoa, God. Oh, thank God they were ghosted. One of those starts. Oh, don't push me off. Oh, this guy can go through. I really don't mind. Oh, come on. He crashed into me. That was a ridiculous penalty. Just absolutely turned in on me. Ah. Surprised I managed to save that. Yeah, did you see the awesome penalty I got?
Yeah, that was nonce-free. Nonsense.
Nonce 3 also, that should be our new... We need to meme that. That guy's a total nonce 3. Oh no, wait, that doesn't really work, does it? Oh, I've done it again. That last corner is so hard. That's what she said. Oh, there's an apex there somewhere. There's someone reasonably close behind me, so I don't want to stuff up the last turn again. Oh, I think I've done enough. Yeah. Ugh. My friend in New Zealand's just messaged me to say Happy New Year from the future.
Around 140 kilometers per hour, but it's never the same line.
It's almost impossible to get the same line through there. And my friend from New Zealand's just messaged to say Happy New Year from the future. Turns out 2021 isn't much different so far. Great. At least he's in New Zealand, which is nice. Well, that's bumped the old ratings up a bit. Should we do that one again? I'll try not to... Oh, I should have saved the replay, shouldn't I? Of that guy just absolutely punting. Well, he didn't even punt me off. He just crashed into me and then gave me a 2-second penalty. What a git. Oh, back to the Gran Turismo Jazz. Smooth. What I really struggle with this long corner is just turning points. You know that little curvy bit's the apex, but finding the right turning point is a bit of a nightmare. I think it's because it's such a wide circuit. You just kind of you can't really see any landmarks. Oh, dipped a tyre into the sand there.
Lol, you're in NPH. Didn't saw that.
Yes, us crazy Brits and our stupid imperial system and metric system, because, you know, why not mix the two of them together to really confuse people? Like the Americans, you know, they stick wholeheartedly to the metric system, imperial system, but not over here. We like to mix and match.
Yes, so unfair.
Oh. Have it, Marshall. Yeah, I don't know whether, like, kids at school and stuff these days, whether they just use metric now for everything apart from car stuff. But sort of at my age, I was taught metric at school, but in real life I use a mixture of both. If it's big stuff, it's miles, and if it's kind of long stuff, it's meters. If it's shorter stuff, it's feet, sometimes inches. If it's really small stuff, it's centimeters and millimeters. If it's talking to someone about skimming the head on the car, it's thousandths of an inch. It must make, like, if you're a European, say, engineer, and you come to work in the UK, must be a nightmare. Nope. Oh, well. That would have been quite a good lap time, I think. Oh, good exit though. Well, that's better. Whoa! Oh, you definitely don't want to catch one wheel on the sand there. Oh, that'll do. Pretty sure I said earlier there was a 124 in there somewhere. Yeah, could probably get a 123 something, I reckon. Bit more practice, but there we go. Right, I think I'm going to do this one. What's the time? 11:39. Yeah, I think I'll do this one, and I'll do a race B, and then I'll call it a day for the time being. I think it'll be time to go for a walk. Actually, get out of the flat for once. I've only been out to go shopping since before Christmas. I think me and this play seat have almost become one. I haven't fallen asleep in it yet, but it'll happen one day. I'll be like, I probably ought to start getting ready for going back to work on the 4th. Make sure I've got some suitable attire, because, you know, for the last 9 months I've lived in jeans, t-shirt and a baseball cap. I need to go back to wearing trousers and a shirt.
Serious delay on the live chat. My messages appear on your screen a few minutes later.
Oh, really? Try closing the browser or the window that you've got YouTube in, or the app, and restarting it, because sometimes if it gets a bit of a stutter it puts you well back. I've noticed on the live feeds, if it says live at the bottom, it's live. If it's got like a second counter, it means that's how many seconds or whatever behind being live it actually is. So you'll probably get that message several minutes in the future now.
The long fast right corner before the last corner can be taken flat out. Test.
Oh, James, you're just like me. I need to test this. What should I write? Test. The other option I often use is how now, brown cow. Fourth? Oh dear.
At least I do. Don't know if it's much faster. So there is an 11 delay from me sending a message to it appearing on the stream.
Yeah, that sounds about normal, I think. There's always a chunky delay. Oh, hello, we've got tractor control back on.
Yeah, pretty normal indeed.
Yeah. We need to look at that chat thing, don't we, James? Tell you what, we'll do that after this race. I'll have a look at my chat settings and before the race B one.
I'm rocking.
Oh, that was terrible. What was I thinking? I totally forgot to start again. Thanks, buddy. Oh, there's some aggressive driving going on in here today. Whoa, I don't even know what happened there. Oh. Oh, it's all gone spectacularly wrong. Come on, just reset me, thanks. Oh, that was pretty unpleasant of everybody. To see if we can make any places back from here and not get punted into oblivion again. And there's lots of people off. Can you tell I'm concentrating? I've gone really quiet. Oh no, don't get a penalty for that. And I feel a bit unfair. I think I kind of did run him off the road then.
better indeed.
Did he try and take me off then? He did, didn't he? That was a bit cheeky. I think he was going to try and take me off before the line. I'll have to save the replay of that one to... Yeah, I was a bit quiet. That was a lot of concentration required for that one. Did I start fourth? Can't remember.
Close one.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I think I finished where I started, but... It was pretty crazy, that was. I think I'll save the old replay of that. I can have a quick look at the replay because I'm intrigued to see if he really did try and take me off at the end. Oh, what rubbish car is it today? I bet it's the Ferrari 308. Oh no. Oh, a car I don't actually have. Right, let's have a quick look at that replay and see what happened. And then we will go and do a race B. That'll be it for this morning.
I'm rocking.
Alright, spin forward a bit more. Right. This is like I go past. Oh yeah! What a scumbag! So lucky he ghosted.
Dirty.
Yeah, just a bit. I was lucky he was ghosted though, really. Oh, there's another guy. And let's stay on board from this guy. It's not even like there's any contact between us. He just fluffed up the last corner and I got a better run. Oh well, that's amusing. Right, let's go and do a race B then. Oh, we've got a few minutes to go first. Right, while I remember, I'll leave you all to enjoy this wonderful screen. I just need to send somebody a message.
Nice, you have another steering wheel for GT.
Yes, yeah, I bought this in the Black Friday deals from Fanatec. It's a I'm trying to talk and do things at the same time. See, man. Yeah, so Fanatec Formula Carbon. So it's got like proper carbon fibre plate, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's a much nicer wheel than the P1, but it's understandably quite a bit more expensive. My PlayStation app keeps forgetting my console. Oh, did not let you paste text into the PlayStation thing. Oh no, how do you look up an item number on eBay on the app? That's really annoying. Share this. Sorry, it's been really dull, hasn't it? I was one of the someone else has been watching the streams over the last few days was really interested in this widget for taking the P1 wheel off quickly. So I was just, I said I'd send a link, and then I'd totally forgotten. So I was just sorting one out. It's a pretty little, handy little system, that. Much easier than the, what am I doing? Much easier than the nut and bolt system that the wheel comes with as standard. Doesn't look as nice, obviously, but it'll do. Right. Some race B action to finish off this morning, or this afternoon, depending on what time zone you're in. Wait, I think it's afternoon here now, isn't it? No, not quite. 3 minutes to go. Some more jazz stylings of Gran Turismo. Even though this is on racing hards, like coming from those 911s, this feels like Grip City. A bit deep in there.
Hello, back again.
Hey, hey, how you doing?
Last night was not good.
Yeah, I've had a bit of an up and down morning. I got a ridiculous penalty on race A earlier, which was pretty infuriating.
Back to C/B. Now trying hard to come back. Already C/A.
What a nice little slide there. Oh, too deep in there though. Yeah, I'm BB at the moment.
It was known 3. Short on the RB around 500 point.
Oh, that is the line through there, isn't it? That is not the line through there though. Thought we were on for another 129 then, but not now.
Back to B/S before end of the year.
Oh, what's a lofty goal? Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I will be. I think I'm doing this race. I might get back on again this afternoon, but I'm not sure. And that'll be me done for 2020. Oh, look at that! What a load of non-3.
Playing whole day.
I need to go out and do some shopping
I
again.
bought new pedals this week and broke from B/S to B/E.
Oh, what pedals did you get? Oh no, what was that? Oh, that was ridiculous.
4 or 5. I have a hard time adapting to the new brakes.
Yeah, so I didn't catch. Did you say which pedals they were? Oh. Just being a plonker now. I found that when I went to the load cell pedals, it probably took me more than a week of driving it relatively often to get used to the difference. But now, I don't think I could go back to standard pedals again that are just, you know, travel, not pressure. I think I'd find it really difficult, especially because, you know, the load cell pedals feel like the pedals in a real car, almost, you know, not exactly, but they don't feel as fake as a distance pedal does. I think the best thing about the load cell style pedals is that sort of rolling on and off the brake pedal. So if you're gently coming off the brakes, it's just a little releasing of pressure, as opposed to having to physically move your foot off the pedal. And I think that's probably what makes the most difference for me. It's much easier to modulate the lifting of the brakes, which I think makes trail braking much easier. Well, it felt like a pretty scruffy lap, but it was still a one. What was it, a 34.37? So not bad.
Thanks for the picture of the quick release thing.
No worries. Yeah, if you add me on Facebook or Instagram, I'll send you a proper link to it.
I will search on Google or send to my messenger from Facebook.
No. should probably just give up the qualifying time for now. In fact, I'm going to stuff it. Just wait for the race to start. I'll just get annoyed with myself.
What's your preferable GT3 car?
Is the Aston, the Vantage rather than the DB9R that I'm using. I'm a bit of an Aston Martin fan anyway, but I find it's often one of the quicker ones in the lobbies anyway. But yeah, I quite like the way it drives. I have to say, Group 4, I use the Aston again, but recently, after last week's race B was a Group 4 race, and the fastest car was the Viper, and I used that, and I've actually grown to really like the Viper, and I think that might actually be my favourite Group 4 car. I think Group 3, it's kind of like the Aston, the Altezza, the Mazda, and for those two are probably my favourites. I don't know if James is still watching, but he's a big fan of the 911s, and the 911 Group 3 911 is quick. Yeah, try if you not got Instagram. It's probably the easiest one to find me on. I might be Nicholas Horn on Facebook. No, I'm sure I'm Nick Horn.
Here, 911.
I think if you want her to say 911, James, you'll have to type the words 9 and 11. Okay. Or actually, search on Facebook for Team Horny Racing, because I've got a page for my racing stuff. So yeah, Team TEAM Horny HORNEY racing. There we go. Yeah, so if you can find that page, which is
Do you mean the 90s poem?
yeah, so that's the page you're looking for, Team Horny Racing. If you find that, you can message me through that and I can send you the link to the quick release. Anyway, this race, 10th. Oh crikey, right in the carnage. Should try the WRX Subaru Group 3 car, it's supposed to be quite good. I saw Basic Ollie posted a couple of days ago saying that he thinks that the Hyundai Group 3 car is the best Group 3 car at the moment, which is interesting. There isn't one in this group, is there? But that's interesting.
Easy fifth here. Of course, Mr. N.
Yeah, easy fifth, my left what's it. Keeping it in the top 10. What? You're just trying to get her to say funny things now?
Shaken.
Shake and bake, baby. Yeah, try and, I think, top 10.
Found you and send request on Facebook.
I'll sort it out after this race. Yeah. keep in the top 10. Try not to get any penalties.
The Chicken was a 911 song.
Oh, I think I'm too old to remember their songs. I think perhaps that is for the best. I've never...
Good knowledge.
Oh. Well, that was a terrible start. Somehow didn't lose a position. Not quite sure how. I think that comes under the category of miracles. Park it on the apex. Oh, that's the first two corners. Survived. Alright, that's a bit of an unfair penalty for the guy in front. He did a good job of not throwing that off, to be honest. Oh, helps if you get it in the right gear, Nicholas. Oh dear. No! Oh. Oh. What a bummer. It's just taking that narrow line to try and stay out of trouble, and then just getting on the throttle a little bit too early there, and that was it. Spin City. Oh, come on. Just leaning on him a little bit. Gave him plenty of space. Where are we? Lap 3, crikey. That was a bit of a mental and physical workout, this one. Let's see if we can get back that 10th position. We're still relatively close to the main pack, which is pretty surprising. got a nice little run through that. Phew. Don't know how I didn't hit him. That better not be a penalty. He literally slowed down on the apex. Thought I'd try the outside, see if he outbraked himself and went off. That was the plan. Always. Let's try the cutback. No. Oh, it's risky. Oh, well, that kind of worked in our favour, strangely. Right, we've got a big chunky penalty person up front. That's good news for us, unless he unghosts right in front of us. Or he turns us round. Alright, that's to take a... What? Are you kidding me? It's clearly on the inside there. Do you know what? I mean, that's probably the most fun I've had in race B. I was a 10th, but that was fractious but fun. Right. I wonder what that's done for my ratings. But I think that's me done for this morning. It's not done my ratings much good at all. Actually gone down in both DR and SR for that one. But never mind. That was a good fun race. I enjoyed that. Despite some slightly dodgy moves. I could be saving the replay. Alright, well, thank you all for watching. Have a nice rest of your day. Might see you later on. If not, catch you in the new year for whatever happens in the new year. Hopefully 2021 will be better than 2020. Can't be much worse. So, catch you later.